Yikes! Poop. Paul Davidson?
This is Hassan Parker.
Let me ask you something, please.
Here we go. Okay, we're here live. We're here live. We're here live. We're live. We're freaking live, man. We're here taking your calls. We're here at the top of the hour taking your calls. Okay? Awesome. Discord's already not working. Discord's already hitting me with one of these.
God bless you.
Discord already.
She spit on them.
Before we get into this, and by the way, we're here taking your calls. I believe we have a message from this guy, Ladron James. Is he on here? What's the guy's name?
Ladron James.
Ladron James. Let's get his dumb little attitude on. Is he here? There he goes. There he is. Okay. He's got some kind of a message. Here we go.
Hello, this is Ladron James with the Ladron James Foundation, which has helped one or more people around the world, allegedly.
What's wrong with your audio,
Recently,
man?
we've been faced with many challenges, including the totally false and putrid, wretched claim that it's a scam and all the money goes to
What's
my
wrong with your sound, Ladron James? Okay,
PayPal, and I've just been spending all the money at gentlemen's clubs. Some are even saying that those clubs aren't gentlemanly,
right?
Which is also unfounded and defamatory and illegal. And this is an attack on my person and my body.
Right.
But we're fighting back.
Okay. You're fighting back. What? Okay, go ahead.
Play the epic music for this part. Find some really free, very free, royalty-free epic music. Play this right now.
Okay.
We're fighting.
Ladron James's sound is way too bad. That's great. That sounds amazing. Great, Ladron James. Let's take some calls here. Ladron James' sound was really working perfectly. Great. Berserker, are you there?
Let me ask you something, please.
Welcome to...
Let me ask you something, please.
Featuring...
Hassan Parker.
Are you there? How can we help you?
Yes.
Hello, Berserker.
Yes, that's me.
Berserker, what's going on? How are you?
How are you?
How are you? Sorry, I'm having audio problems.
All right. All right, pal.
Bye. Bye. Bye, Berserker. Bye. 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 Bye.
Wow, we're having a lot of audio problems today. Let's try Dougie Pringle. Dougie Pringle, are you there?
Yes, I am. How's it going? Happy holidays to you.
Happy holidays. Happy holidays, Dougie Pringle.
Did you stuff your with treats?
Yes, I did. I went a little overboard with the treats. I went a little crazy with the treats, as one is often wont to do.
I mean, that's the best part.
That's the best. Did you go treat crazy? Were you out here like...
No, I didn't go treat crazy. My grandma did make like a ton of pumpkin pie and all that stuff. I had some of it, but you know, she's getting a little old, so it's getting a little weird. Like sometimes it's just slop. It just ends up as slop.
Right. I forgot the sugar. I forgot the sugar. You sound like a good guy though, so you're probably a nice guy and you want your grandma to be happy, so you're like, really good, grandma, and you're eating it and there's like a battery in it and you just still eat it to make her happy, you know? Is that
well, I wouldn't go that far, but yeah, I do want her to be happy. I will say that. Let's say that on the record now.
Oh, that's great, Dougie Pringle. Well, anything else? So it's getting a little weird with the grandma. Did anything else interesting happen? Did you get in any arguments with your family? Were you like, hey, you're going to jail? You know, did you accuse any of your family members of wrongdoing? Anything like this?
I told them they got to get their lives together. You know, they got to move out of their family's house. And I had been drinking a little bit of Fireball. You know.
So you were smelling like your breath was smelling like cinnamon.
Yeah, which is like that's how I get away with it because they just think, oh, he just likes cinnamon, I guess. You know. And I'm drinking out of this travel mug, and I just happened to bring with me and nothing else.
That's great. That's great.
Yeah.
All right, Dougie Pringle sounds pretty good. You know how people get into that? They're like they get into it with their family. They're like you don't know anything. You shut up. Like they get into these political arguments. You know, you always hear about this. I don't think that really ever happened with me. Like if any of my family is like, you know, they're like, oh, like anyone from another country is bad or something. I'll just be like, all right, I'll go outside, I guess. You know. Like, I'm not going to...
I'm kind of lucky. My family all agrees on it, so we don't really talk about it, because it's like we would just agree and just be like, okay, what's the point, you know?
Right. It would just be a bunch of people nodding at each other.
Yeah, they're like, oh, Trump sucks. Yeah, he does. Good job saying that. Like, yeah. All right, let's watch football now.
Very good, Dougie Pringle. All right, talk to you later. He's got, like, the opposite problem that these comedians joke about, you know? He's like, it's too boring. We're not fighting enough. That's what Dougie Pringle just said. We're not fighting enough, he said. So it's boring. Calm down, Doug. Calm down, Doug. What is this? What is this music? Okay, we do have a thing to tell. What the hell is going on over here? Jesus. Jesus, Paul Thomas Anderson Christ, is nothing working today. Look at this. Oh, God. We do have a thing that I want to talk about here.
Oh, my God.
I'm having a hard time.
There's this character on this... the patrons are familiar with this character. This is a character on this program that goes by the name of Tiny Tim. There he is. Tiny Tim, are you there?
Tim.
I can't really hear you. Because I think your voice is broken. Maybe you can hear me now. No, I cannot. Oh, there goes that bit. Genius. Great. What is wrong with this thing? Okay, let's take a few more calls and then maybe we'll get Tiny Tim back. Good Lord. Myotis. Oh, Myotis, are you there?
Wow, I'm here. I made it.
Hello. Myotis.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Can you see Tiny Tim on the screen?
I'm not watching. I gotta be honest. I'm just listening.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, sorry.
Unbelievable. Well, whatever.
So, I had a very mature piece of commentary based on your discussion with your last guest. I get advice with my family, but they started it. So
they started it.
They started it. So, I mean, can't expect me to act mature if they started it.
Oh my God.
Exactly. And they're not the boss of you. They think they're the boss of you. They're trying to tell you what to do. That's right. Well, what did do?
So
do they actually start it?
They do start it, and so yes, maybe I had a few too many drinks. Yes, maybe I'm spitting turkey at them across the table while I'm chewing and talking. But I mean, can you really expect me to act any differently if they started it? Come on.
No, that's unrealistic.
Yes, completely.
That's unrealistic right there. What's the
So,
biggest?
wait.
What's the biggest like argument? Did you actually get in an argument yesterday? This would be yesterday. Were you like, did you tell someone to
Yeah.
shut up? Did you go shut up?
My dog, number one, he thinks he can just walk into the room and just bark. He thinks it's his house.
Oh, that dirty little rat. That nasty little rat. Unbelievable.
I looked
right.
him right in the eye and I said, "Watch it."
Watch it. You know what you do? I think we've talked about this on this channel before. If a dog is getting out of control, you say, "Okay, we'll go back to the shelter." Let's. You sort of like bring them to the car, you know, and you go, "Okay, back to the shelter." I guess that's kind of the best way to say it. Is okay, back to the shelter. I guess. Like they're deciding, you know, like their bad attitude is basically them saying, "I want to go back to the shelter." You know what I mean?
Honestly, it works with kids too. You just look them right, and you know, psychologists, therapists, they say this is all the healthiest way to deal with the stress of having children. You just look them right in the eye and say, "One more time, and I won't love you anymore."
Oh, that's really good. That's really good. Or you could just basically do the same thing. You go, "Okay, guess we're going to the orphanage." You know, and then you got the car, you got your keys. It's both the same for dogs and kids. You got the keys in your hands, and you say, "Okay, guess to the orphanage," or if it's a dog, you say, "Back to the shelter."
I have one of those old style key rings with like 1,000 keys on it, and it's a big loop, you know, like the size of my fist. I hold it up, I go jingle, jingle, jingle.
Right, like a.
You want to go back?
Like an old janitor set of keys or whatever.
Yeah, like an old janitor set.
Like it unlocks a whole building of doors, and you jingle those at the dog. And you know what? Here's another thing you say to the dog when it's acting up. You say, "Okay, guess it's time. Guess it's time to go back to the shelter. Also, you're not a puppy anymore, so it's gonna be a tough adoption situation." And I think that really gets them. That gets them in line, you know, then they really shape up pretty quickly.
Did you grow up in the part of Florida where like people are kind of having a rough time and they're just really hard on dogs? Like they just wear them out quickly. Like you go to your neighbor's house and it's like, "Oh, we got a new dog." It's like, "What's that dog only 5 years old?"
You know what? I think that's more of a country. Isn't that more of a rural thing? Where they're like, you know, the dogs are basically like doing work. You know what I mean? I don't know. All right, Myotis, get the hell out of here. Enough with your crap. Let me see if we have that guest again. I can barely hear you, man.
Okay, let me try. Hey, it's me, Tiny Tim.
Tiny Tim. Okay, this is a character, Tiny Tim. There's a thing over there that I'm gonna throw across the room. So Tiny Tim, what the hell is your deal? You're like, what? You work in a factory, and your legs? You're missing your legs and your arms or something?
Yeah, I work in a factory. You know, I think I'm from the old times or something. I can't totally remember, but.
Okay, so Tiny Tim. So, all right, so you work in some factory, and what did you wanted to come on here and say something?
Yeah, I think what I want to say is this whole thing with the working in a factory, I think the conditions should be safer, and I'm really going after the guy who owns the factory. He's in a lot of trouble right now.
Okay, what's that guy's name? Who owns the I think I've heard this story before.
It's Scrooge. It's Scrooge.
Okay. Scrooge, right. I think I've heard some of this stuff before. And so you work in this factory. What does the factory produce? All I've heard from you, Tiny Tim, is that you work in some kind of unidentified factory.
It's a soot factory.
Okay, a soot factory. And what does that exactly mean?
And we make like black smoke. We just kind of like produce black smoke and like billows. It billows up.
What is that music in the background that's been playing? Do you know?
It's like, it was, I think you typed in holiday music. And whatever this is playing. Let's hear that. That's holiday music. According to Google's AI, this is holiday music.
Okay, thank you, Tiny Tim. That's terrible.
Yeah.
Just turn that off. Okay, so that's holiday music according to Google's AI. So, all right, Tiny Tim, you're really pissed off about the conditions of this factory that you work in.
Yeah, the soot factory.
And you're fighting some kind of a battle against Scrooge, I guess. Yeah, this all sounds familiar. So now, I wanted to get the other side of the story here. So I think we have on the line Scrooge. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. How's it going, man?
You got a weird voice on you, man.
No, I don't. It's totally cool.
Okay. So this is Scrooge right here, and this is a classic story of this guy, Tiny Tim, who apparently lost his arms and legs or something in a factory. So Scrooge, what's your side of this story?
Yeah, thanks so much for having me, man. Usually people just take Tiny, and by the way, hold on. By the way, the soot in this factory is starting to get to me. By the way, he's not even that tiny.
Okay, Tiny Tim is not that tiny.
No, he's not. That's, that's part of his little game that he plays.
Okay, Scrooge. He's not, how tall is he?
Okay, he is like 2'1", but he's got a big attitude. He's got a real presence, Tiny Tim.
Okay. And so what's your side of this whole story? Tiny Tim says you're not paying him any money. He works in a soot factory, and he's got black lung and all this stuff. What's your side of this story?
Yeah, thanks so much, man. Yeah, so the real problem is Tiny Tim is a bit of a, what I would call a bit of a character. Okay, he's running around. He honestly, I didn't even want to talk about this, but he's been taking a lot of that soot home with him without asking.
Okay, so like that's your version of what, like stealing office supplies. He's taking soot home with him.
Yeah, he's taking a lot of like stuff in his pockets with soot. So he's not all innocent in this little game. Whoa, I got auto-tune on. Okay.
Okay, thanks, Scrooge. So, all right. So there's two sides to every story, and that's Scrooge's story there.
Okay, I gotta get out of here, man. I gotta go to the bathroom. Bye-bye.
Okay. Everybody has to go to the bathroom all the time. What is with that? There we go. A tale as old as time, right there. Tiny Tim and whoever, that other guy. Consmith. What the hell is this guy's name? Consmith. Consmiths? Consmiths, are you there?
Oh my God.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Are you there?
I'm right here, man. How's it going? It's a beautiful day.
Hey, man, Scrooge here, too. How you doing? Oh, it's a beautiful day.
Scrooge, you're in big trouble, man. We don't like these billionaires on this channel.
Oh, well, whatever. I think the real person who's going to get into trouble is that goddamn Tiny Tim and all his other friends who work in the soap factory who are all 11
man,
years old.
Man, it sounds like Tiny Tim's barely hanging on.
Tiny Tim is really going through it. He's going through it. But, I think there's two sides to every story, and Scrooge said he's stealing soot from the soot factory, so who knows what's going on. But anyway,
it's a serious allegation.
It's a serious, we're going to have to really, I'm worried about him saying that kind of stuff on the show if I'm liable,
Probably, honestly.
But anyway, you're saying it's a beautiful day, and I can neither confirm nor deny that. So allegedly, it's a beautiful day. Where is
It's a beautiful day, man. I'm in the South here. It's cold as shit, though. Honestly.
Oh, are you in the like deep South? Do you have a Southern attitude?
South Carolina, yeah, man.
South Carolina.
We're out here trying to. Yeah, we're out here trying to hunt the lizard man.
So there's only certain types of people that you like to see around town, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink.
Lizard man.
Blizzard man.
Yeah, have you heard? I think someone's brought up the South Carolina lizard man to you on a stream before.
Wait, who's this? Okay, who's the South Carolina lizard man?
He's technically called the lizard man of Scape or Swamp. I was just doing some reading, thinking this would be a fun thing to bring up. But yeah, man, I mean, it's a nice little piece of folklore.
The South Carolina
Toilets.
Man. The South Carolina. Okay, so what? He's like a monster that haunts.
He's a guy.
He's like the chupacabra.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah. I mean, what's hilarious is that normally you'd think that stuff was like really old folklore. This is literally from like, I'm looking at the Wikipedia page, 1988. Pretty new piece of folklore.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, what's the
treading up cars and shit?
So he does damage to things, and he crawls out of the swamp at night or something? That's
what they say. I mean, you know how it goes with Bigfoot and what. I mean, watching so much Joe Rogan, I know you know a lot about Bigfoot.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know what? I this is what I have a feeling is really going on in South Carolina, is that like some guy, was let's just say he was having a few adult beverages. And he, drove his car into a lake or whatever. And he was like, "Oh, the lizard man did that," right?
I mean, I would believe it. There's a pretty hilarious photo on Google Images if anyone watching wants to pull that up. But yeah, man, I'm just out here. I play in a band. I got the 404, dude. I got some of your drops.
Ooh.
Just hit those randomly. I'm looking for people. I mean, it hasn't happened yet.
So you're trying
Nobody has reacted to the Yoko Ono scream yet.
Nobody's recognized what's going on.
No, I mean, I think it's pretty few and far between. I think I know the 3 people who listen to your show.
Who's your band sound like?
I got a few bands, man. We do some like indie alternative type stuff, and then I got another band that plays more like funk type shit.
What would be if I'm sure you have to compromise with your bandmates or whatever. If you guys were gonna sound like something, where would you take it? Where would you take this thing?
I don't know, man. I mean, I love Jamiroquai.
You would go more Jamiroquai. Jamiroquai.
I mean, it's a name that people don't talk about enough anymore.
One of the greatest videos of all time, right?
Of course. But yeah, right. What do you got going on today, man? Besides this stream?
This is it, Con Smiths. Get the hell out of here. But that's what I think was going on with that lizard man, the lizard man of South Carolina. Some guy was, some guy shot his cousin or whatever in the leg. This is not a stereotype of South Carolina at all. But some guy shot his cousin in the leg, and then the cops came, and he was like, "Oh, the lizard man did that." Remember the lizard man? That's the guy who crashed his car into the lake, and the lizard man did that? The lizard man did this, too. The South Carolina lizardman. He's up to his old tricks again, they say. Let's go back to what LeBron James was talking about.
Getting back, dude. Because if they come for me and this little stuff that I'm up to, they're going to try to get you next or something.
Okay.
So please donate to the LeBron James Legal Defense Fund, which I'm calling...
What is going on with this guy's sound?
The Save the Charming Artist Me Fund, me being LeBron James.
What the hell is he talking about? Okay, so from what I understand, LeBron James is in some legal trouble, and he's starting something called the Save... What is it? The Save the Charming Artist Me, meaning LeBron James. And that's, what is it? What is that called? Where it's just the first letters? That spells scam. I don't think he thought of that. LeBron James, are you there? Did you think of that? That says scam?
No, what? No, there's a the and the. There's a the in there.
Yeah, the is usually left out, LeBron James.
Okay, hold on. Let me look at that. Let me look at this. Oh, Jesus, Paul Thomas Anderson, Christ, it does say scam. Oh, okay. That's a bad look, dog. That's a bad look, big dog. I gotta get the hell out of here.
Okay, your sound is terrible. LeBron James' sound is all messed up. Oh, okay, now the video's messed up. Great. Amazing. Let's see, what are people saying in the chat? Twitching and twisting. Justice for LeBron. Yeah, he's involved in some kind of... Oh, and we got a LeBron James Drawn FM coming out, too. That's exciting. What did he say? He said big... He says big dog now. LeBron James still calls people big dog. He's like, hey, big dog. Okay. All right. Let's see who else we got in the chat. See who else we got in the Discord. In the Discord. Hey, was it me, man?
Hey, was it me, man?
Hey, whose meth is this?
That's not me. That's the lizard man up to his old tricks again.
Okay, calm down.
No, you gotta catch that lizard man.
Okay, so that's what's up. That's what's up in South Carolina. Let's go with Big G. Big G, are you there? Big G, are you there? Okay, Big G ain't even there. There we go. That's what we do. That's how we do with, calls on Discord. There's a classic move that we do here, which is you go in the lobby, indicating you want to be on the live thing, and then when you come on, you just don't say anything. That's how it's done. Have I talked to Dorothy before? Dorothy, are you there?
Hello.
Dorothy. Oh, there is. You hear my rat-like voice in the background.
Hello, hello.
I hear my grating voice in the background. Dorothy, how are you?
I'm great.
Hey,
Yeah, we had
what's
to
up?
pause it real quick.
Hey, what's up, Dorothy? It's me, the lizard man of South Carolina, up to my old tricks again.
Oh, wow. The lizard man.
The lizard man. I think we got him.
Yeah, I've been doing all
Is that
that bad
like
stuff.
the Swiss cheese pervert?
Yeah, it is. It is. Everything that
You're
people
not the same guy as the Swiss cheese pervert? Or you're
No,
just
I'm a
changing your
different guy.
MO?
I'm a different guy, but all the things that are
Oh,
going
lizard
bad.
man, I can barely hear you.
Lizard man, what's going on?
Oh yeah, my mic's pretty bad. But anyway, all the bad stuff that people be doing in South Carolina, that's actually me. I'm doing all the drunk driving. I'm smoking all the various illegal substances.
Okay, the lizard man, enough. Anyway, Dorothy, sorry about that. The lizard man.
No, that's okay. The lizard man, he's got, you got to let him talk when he's got something to say,
Yeah, and from what I understand, he's yet to be apprehended in South Carolina. People are always like, they're like, oh, what's that open bottle in the passenger seat there? And they say, oh, the lizard man threw that in. He threw that in and he got it right through the window.
Man, that lizard man, he just shoved so much cocaine up my nose, that lizard man.
Exactly. Exactly. He ran by and then he ran away. He got away before I could, turn him in. So that's that's it. I know, he's quick. That's the deal with the lizard man.
Because they can slither, they're low to the ground. They've got swift, efficient movement.
Exactly. He's hard to grab when he's a squirrel, squirming around on the ground.
You can get a hold of him, but he's like a wet fish. He slithers. Slithers out of your hand.
Well, Dorothy, what's going on? Did you get in any arguments with your family yesterday? Because that's what I hear happens. That other guy.
No, I don't. You don't mess with that.
You don't mess with that.
No, I don't. We don't play that. No, we just had a house full of dogs because that's our busiest time of the year. So no, we just got to we're getting through the Conjuring universe. So we stock up on beer and watch scary movies during the holidays because everybody goes out of town. So we just have a shit ton of dogs.
Yeah, you're like. Do you want to tell people about this dog? You're like a dog. You're like a dog whisperer, sort of. sorts.
I've been told that I'm the dog whisperer, but as you can tell, I'm more of a dog shouter, more bleater, more thing. I'm not so. I don't whisper so much.
Because you're like fostering. You're fostering a bunch of these dogs.
No, we have a doggy daycare.
Oh right, you have a doggy daycare.
Yes,
right,
and
right.
and I would tell you the name, but then if people Google search Dorothy Chicago and then the name of my center,
they'll come after you.
Well, I mean, like someone may or may not have smeared dog shit on a Tesla. It was a whole thing, and so if you Google me now, it will be like you won't get any of the dog stuff. You'll get a lot of Tesla dog shit smearing stuff.
Okay, interesting. So that depending on who's listening, that could either be a big
Hey,
draw.
any independent, if anyone subscribes to the Independent, the Daily Mail, all of those, I think the Times of India picked it up.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it was like I had like a brief moment in the sun where I was just, oh man, and then it went away, and then it vanished.
This
it burned bright and hot.
No press is bad press, we say.
That's true. I was loving. Everyone's like, "You're enjoying your 15 minutes of fame, aren't you?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm a failed actor. Of course I am."
Well, to me,
give me the microphone. But no, we do daycare, boarding, training. But it's the holidays, and so everybody goes out of town, and so we have a full house, which is awesome.
Do you play any favorites with these dogs, or you're like, these are the good guys, these are the guys I like?
Oh, 100%. There's not a top 5, but there is a rotating bottom 5.
What puts a dog on the bottom? Like, what do they have to do to really like lose you as a fan?
They mark in the house. That's, nothing I hate worse than a dog that marks in the house.
Yeah.
Demand barking.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like case of only dog syndrome, where they get whatever they want whenever they want, and so the second they don't get something immediately, they just start barking at you and barking at you and barking at you.
Right. And you go and you look at them when they do that. Oh, you know what? We were just talking about this. Do you ever do the jingling the keys, time to go to the shelter move?
No, I actually put them in the car and take them back to the shelter and roll down the window and say, "You see this? Do you remember this place?
You remember this place? You want to go back there? Did you like it? Did you like
that? Very easily go back here. No, but
not a puppy,
we got a couple of...
not a cute, and the real like icing on the cake is not a cute puppy anymore, are we?
Not a cute puppy anymore.
Yeah.
And I've distinctly, especially with my Chester, I tracked him there. He got adopted before I adopted him. He got adopted out 3 different times and returned 3 different times.
Oh.
So you can use that against him. Be like, I know no one wants you.
Oh.
No.
Could you imagine? He's been returned 3 times.
Yeah, he's a little shithead.
Oh man, so that's a bad boy right there. Like they say,
oh, you hear that? Uncle RM is calling you a bad boy.
I mean, look, it's okay. You're a bad. Let's just be honest. You're a bad boy.
It's true. He's the worst boy. I don't love him. I don't want him. We tell them that repeatedly. I say, I don't want you. I don't care about you.
No.
Get the hell out of my house.
What's his name? What's this guy's name?
That's Chester.
Chester. Okay.
Except I just scream boy in his face because we have 3 other female huskies, and so he's the only boy, and so I just will grab his face and scream boy in his face. Except I'm not gonna do that. You got to pay extra to hear the dog voices.
All right. Well, look, shout out to Chester. Let's do prayers in the chat for Chester. They say there's no bad dogs. What is the thing? There's no bad dogs, only bad owners. But Chester's a bad dog. He's a bad boy. If you've been returned 3 times, you're certified bad. You're certified bad. A big up to Dorothy. Sorry, Dorothy, I dragged you out. Babs, are you there? Babs, are you there? Okay, Babs is doing the right thing, which is request to be in the chat. A request to be on air, let's call it, and then you just don't say anything. That's how we do it. That's how we've done it since the beginning. What is this guy's name? Gunky Chubbs.
Oh, hello.
Gunky Chubbs.
It's Grunky Chubbs.
Oh, Grunky Chubbs. What is this name? Explain this name, please.
Okay, so it's a variation on a name I've had for a long time, going back to when I first made my Steam account.
Mm.
And it originally was Grunkle Chubbs.
Okay.
However, it over time it kind of just got reduced to Grunky.
Hold on. Hello?
So now it is
Hello?
Grunky
Can you hear me? Grunky,
Yes,
can you hear me?
Grunky, I don't know if you can hear this, but this is the Lizard Man of South Carolina we have on the line.
Hey,
Oh
it's
yeah,
me.
I've heard a little bit about you.
Oh, yeah, you might have heard about me earlier. I've been doing various things, selling illegal fireworks, drinking and driving, all this crap.
Okay. And why do you do all these things, a Lizard Man of South Carolina?
Oh, to make the people of South Carolina look bad.
Okay. All right. And you're real.
100%. 100%.
100%. Okay. Yeah, stop doing all that stuff.
Okay. If you say so. If you say so, master. If you say so, boss.
Okay. What is that, sarcastic?
Actually, I don't know. Maybe it is. I don't know.
Okay. All right. There he is, the Lizard Man of South Carolina who does all the bad things that the people of South Carolina get blamed for. Sorry about that, Grunky. What do you got going on?
Well, I don't know. It was a record store day today. I don't know if anyone in chat went to get some records at their local record store like it's 1980.
What did you get? Well, look, I don't even know what's out. I don't even know what. Give us a quick rundown for those of us.
So I got Curtis Mayfield's first album, and it's a phenomenal funk album.
Mm-hmm.
It's got Curtis Mayfield was at the top of his game during that time. Deltron 3030. That's also a really good hip hop album.
Del the Funky
Pendejo.
Del the Funky Pendejo.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I also got a little bit of an underrated album, Little Brother, The Menstrual Show, a hip hop album. I think it was made in 2005, I want to say.
Okay.
But really good. It's sort of a concept album. It's these guys that have their own. Little Brother has their own show, quote unquote, but it's all in musical form.
Interesting. Okay. Let me look through this here, because wow, there's a lot of crap. They release a lot of crap, right?
Oh my god, so much crap.
Oh my god. So there's the Deltron 3030. This is the 25th anniversary. Wow, that makes a dude like me feel a little bit old. But we got that. Whoa, they're doing a lot. So there's a live Flaming Lips thing. There's Billie Eilish live. Let me see. What would I actually buy? What would I really want to? Okay, Bad Brains live at the Bayou. B-52's Wild's Planet. Here's one. You tell me if you would buy this. It's D-Light, the best of D-Light.
Oh, you know what? I'm not too into pop music, but that's a good pick, I think.
You know, and the three, groove is in the heart. Okay, Ladytron, Nightlife, La Luz. Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna just keep reading this. Well, okay, so that's what you got. You got Curtis Mayfield and some other crap. What's your most prized thing you got from a record store day? All of it? Deltron 3030?
Actually, there is one record I haven't mentioned that this is basically the reason I decided to go to Record Store Day was because of this Ween Shinola Volume 1. It's like a outtakes compilation, but for being an outtakes compilation, it's surprisingly good. Definitely listen to Someday and what's the other one? Transitions, also Monique the Freak is pretty good.
And what is this? Are you actually hearing am I an idiot? Like when you say outtakes, is it just like these are basically like other versions of the song?
When I say that, I mean they're like throwaway songs, like songs that didn't make the cut to like an actual official album for one reason or another.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, Grunky Chubbs with the Record Store Day report. I'm so proud of you, Grunky Chubbs. You did
Thank
it.
you.
Did you have to wait in any lines or anything?
Well, actually, I did have to wait so I went to 2 record stores because they didn't have some of the records that I wanted at the first one. So I had to go to a bigger one. I went to the smaller one first. That one I didn't have to wait in much of a line. However, when I went to the bigger one, it was like I had to wait. There was a whole like carousel of people like going through the CD racks in order to make it to the room where they have all the Record Store Day releases. So I had to wait. I had to wait there for like at least 15 minutes, but it was worth it.
I heard that Record Store Day in South Carolina had to be canceled because the Lizard Man of South Carolina was running in and knocking over all the records, and he smelled like alcohol. I know.
That's unfortunate.
I know. So big shout out to South Carolina. I'm sorry you can't have Record Store Day because that damn lizardman, the Lizardman of South Carolina is ruining everything. I'm so sorry about that. Okay. Let's take a few more calls. And then get the hell out of here. Do we still have Scrooge? Do we still have Tiny Tim on the line? Tiny Tim and the Lizard Man sound very similar.
No, we don't.
Yeah, you guys sound exactly the same.
No, we don't. I'm not the same.
Yeah. Are you the Lizard Man of South Carolina, Tiny Tim?
No. Come on, man.
Come on. That sounded kind of lizard-like. All right, Tiny Tim. Get the hell out of here.
Okay.
Goodbye. I think I'm on Scrooge's side now. I think I'm on the side of Scrooge.
Yeah. I think like, who's the guy who wrote all those books?
What's his name?
Right, what's his name? Who wrote all those books? David Copperfield and all that crap. Chuck Dickens. He's kind of one-sided, we never hear Scrooge's side of the story. That Tiny Tim was kind of like, he was dancing around in that factory. That's why he lost his arms and legs. He was goofing around a lot and taking soot home. He was taking soot out of the surf factory.
Okay. Thanks, Scrooge. It is, there is 2 sides to every, so we never hear Scrooge's story. All right, let's see who else we got in here. Mish, are you there?
Hello.
Mish, how you doing?
Doing good.
Oh, thank you, Mish. God bless you. Did you have a good...
God bless you.
Did you have a good, what do we call this crap? Thanksgiving time?
I actually, I have the blessing from God and Jesus to not be American.
Oh, nice.
So I dodged that one by about a month.
Nice. Very good. Very good.
Yeah, I'm clean and away from the family contact, which is stellar.
Very, very good. Can you tell us generally where you are, country-wise?
Canada.
I picked up a little Canada. Picked up a
Yeah,
little
you
Canada. Well, what's going on? Give us the Canada report. Do you guys have Record Store Day there?
We do. The report from Canada is that there is going to be some really cool research being done on storytelling and global traditions really, really soon.
Ooh, okay. Like what? Give us an example.
Perhaps, potentially, I just received ethics approval to begin interviewing a variety of indigenous community leaders in the area where I live to start a review of storytelling methods and data that has been empirically collected.
Wow. So when can we look forward to, or where are we going to see the results of this work that you're doing?
Ooh, that's a great question. Hopefully places that aren't academically paywalled. And when is also a question that I cannot answer, Arun. I apologize.
All right, no problem. Mish, live from Canada. Mish, live from Canada, doing research into the rapidly being lost storytelling and historical traditions. I mean, one thing is, that Mish might want to look into too, is will the lizard man of South Carolina ever try to escape to Canada? Because I mean, the amount of wrongdoing that lizardman, has been doing in South Carolina. Because every time, people are always like, they're shooting fireworks off, illegally into their neighbor's house. They're drunk driving. They're, falling off buildings. All this stuff that they do in South Carolina, it always is the lizard man's fault. So I wonder if he's going to try to escape to Canada to not be held accountable.
I would never do. I'm an American. I'm a proud American.
Yeah, lizard man of South Carolina. Why do you do all that stuff?
I'm a firecracker. I'm a bit of a firecracker. I like to have a good time.
Lizard man. You all right? Okay, there he goes. There you go. All right. Who else we got? Let's try Matt. Matt, are you there?
Hello.
Hello, Matt. How are you?
Oh, Jesus Christ, proposed. Can you hear me? Oh, my mic is fucking up.
Matt, I think that's the craziest. We've heard a lot of mics, a variety of mics on this live stream. That might be the most interesting. That's like Mike was inside of an oven or something. Mike was out here all like,
"Hey, it's me, Mike. Hey, it's me, Mike. Hey."
And then there was it sounded like he was doing it like he had a contact mic on something or something, like he was doing some noise. He was doing some music concrete or something. It was like ding ding cling clang.
It's me, Mike. It's Mike.
Mike, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. What's wrong?
Yeah, your mic sounds kind of weird.
No, it's fine.
Mike, come on. Mike, get your mic right.
Okay. Hold on, let me fix it real quick. How about now? Is it better now?
This is actually what he sounded like.
Yeah, it's better now. Do I sound better now?
Yeah, it sounds great, Mike. How you doing?
Yeah. So I just had Thanksgiving with my family. And I got in an argument with my boss.
What, Mike?
Yeah, so it got went to Record Store Day.
Mike, you're really hard to understand.
No, I sound fine. It's probably on your end.
No, I think it's your mic. Mike.
Okay. Anyway, can you hear me?
Okay, bye, Mike.
Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, that was Mike. That was Mike there. Thank you so much for the call. Let's try Technopig.
Technopig, are you there? Technopig, are you there? Technopig. Looks like Technopig, are you there? Technopig, are you there? Hi, it's me, Technopig.
How are you? You sound like Tiny Tim.
Yeah, I do, man. Anyway, I just wanted to say I take full responsibility for all those things that are happening in South Carolina. That was actually me, Technopig, both legally and ethically.
Okay, both legally and ethically.
I take responsibility. And if anybody wants to, anybody has any questions about that, you can reach me at technopig@technopig.com.
Okay, bye, Technopig. Okay. What should we... Let's take a look. You know what I'm not going to do is just read the, like that guy was trying to force me to do. Not just going to read the record store day releases. That's the kind of thing you want to avoid on a stream. Just reading crap, you know? Let's take a look. Maybe we could take a look at some crap. Maybe we can take a look at some crap. You know what people have been getting a lot of content out of is this. There's some clip going around. It's like I guess it's a, quote, leadership conference, unquote, whatever the hell that kind of stupid crap is, where it's Barry Weiss and Ben Shapiro, and like, on my feed, it's just like every other video now is somebody making fun of that, you know? It's
Hassan Parker
making fun of that, or it's
Paul Bet Davidson
making fun of that. And it's like, who is this for? You know, exactly? Because, like, every clip is just like, people are just like, yeah, this is like, you're like, sort of, you're sort of making everything worse. Like, you know, you're kind of just, like, every other clip is like, oh, you want, like, total censorship. Like, you don't want Hassan Parker to be, that was the main one. You don't want Hassan Parker to be, like, you know, you want Alan Dershowitz instead of Hassan Parker. But then it's like, you watch that full video, it's just like, you know, not only that, but like, young people, you should basically start like forcing your view of the world on your kids when they're 3 years old. You know what I mean? And not just like, oh, hey, you should, you know, like what you would tell any kid, like, hey, you should be good. You should be a good kid. Not, you shouldn't be like that dog, Dorothy's dog, you know, who's just essentially bad. That's just a bad dog. That was like God made a mistake. You know, like it's, yeah, you should tell kids, you should teach kids to be nice and learn how to function. But like literally like instilling a right-wing political ideology on a child, you know, like that whole video just keeps getting like worse and worse. But anyway, I saw Glenn Greenwald making fun of it, and he's hitting it with the attitude still, Glenn. He's still got that attitude on him. Okay, Anyway, let's take one more call, maybe, or a few more. Gab. Oh, there's my voice back there. There's my voice sounding so
Hi.
not annoying. Hey, Gab, how you doing?
I'm okay. Sorry I paused you, but
Hey,
how are
Gab.
you doing, RM?
Hey, Gab, peekaboo, guess who?
It's the Lizard Man of South Carolina is here. If you don't know
Dude,
who that is, yeah.
Hey, yep.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I've got beef like with him because I'm pretty
Oh,
sure that's
no.
why I'm a fugitive for check fraud in South Carolina. I'm pretty sure that was him.
Oh, Lizard Man, did you do that?
Oh, yeah, I
Yeah.
did do that. What's your name? Gab. Oh, yeah, Gab, I did
Yeah.
put your name on that. Lizard Man of South Carolina strikes
I don't
again.
even own a checkbook. Like, come on.
Oh, you don't even have a checkbook, and yet I still did that.
Yeah. Exactly.
Man.
It's like he's just causing all this kind of mischief, you know?
Absolute chaos, this guy.
Absolute chaos in
it's
South
certainly
Carolina.
one thing we know for sure. It's definitely not the residents of South Carolina doing that crap. It's the Lizard Man, who is at large at the moment.
Yes.
You could just see somebody I guarantee this has happened. Somebody in South Carolina, they're like driving. Their car is basically totaled, and they're like swerving. They're just swerving down the street, you know, and they're dragging behind their car a sign that says after school care, you know. Clearly they ran over that. It's just like dragging down the street, and then
He has. It's like I'm pretty sure he has like super large items, like, you know, like planks of wood, like it's like improperly strapped to his car, and they're just flying on the highway. You know?
Exactly. Yeah. There's just dragging a trail of things, like a couple mailboxes, a sign that says, you know, after school daycare for 3 years old and under, and just dragging that down the street. And then they just absolutely beating the odds. Like they can't believe this has happened.
He's going 3 times the speed limit.
He's
like
going
in a
3 times the speed limit. One of the wheels is off, so it's just sparking, and it's causing a couple forest fires. And then they get pulled over, and they're like, "Oh man, it's really too bad that the Lizard Man is still at large." And then the police goes, "Oh, the Lizard Man did this, eh?" And then they go, "Yeah," and they go, "Okay, you get the hell out of here, then. I'll keep looking for him." That's basically South Carolina.
No, he's just causing havoc in terms of like small stakes, you know, like all over the entire state, and like it's like they just don't have enough like resources or like time or like energy to actually apprehend.
All right, Gab, I'll talk to you later. Gab, another victim, because these are the people of South Carolina are victims of the Lizard Man. That's what they say. I've been victimized by that Lizard Man. I'm a victim in all this. Their blood alcohol level is literally 48 times the legal limit. Well, the Lizard Man victimized me on this one. You know? I'm been traumatized by the Lizard Man. Yeah, okay, and this is the cop. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought that was you that drove right through that preschool. But again, the Lizard Man strikes again, I guess. You get the hell out of here. So that's the Lizard Man of South Carolina. It's a very interesting legal situation and a public safety issue. Let's be honest, okay? Okay, guys? Let's take it a little more seriously, if I'm being honest. Okay, so these are our final calls of the day here, if you don't mind.
Oh, I'm full of turkey.
I do mind.
Hey, you were having a mic problem.
Yeah, I was. Hey, we got full of turkey here. Full of turkey, go ahead.
Full of turkey, go ahead. Sorry, the Lizard Man of South Carolina keeps barging in. Go ahead.
Oh, we could have used the lizard man last night. I had 15 people over, and there was a bit of a miscommunication, and everybody brought a turkey.
Oh, so you had 15 turkeys, or 16?
15 turkeys. Yeah, 16 total.
So you ate. So there was a little bit, maybe maybe somebody wasn't totally clear on the food situation. How many full turkeys did you eat?
I'm still going through them right now. I'm about 4.5 deep.
Okay, you're 4.5 deep. That's not bad. That's not bad. And but they also say that turkey has some chemical in it that makes you go sleepy. Is that true?
Yes. Yep. We're hopped up on other performance enhancing drugs as well.
Okay, so you're evening it out with let's just say things that the lizard man plants on people in South Carolina. You're doing that kind of thing.
Yeah, stuff that might get you sent to jail.
Wow. Okay, full of turkey. Will you keep us updated on what the hell your ass is up to with all these extra turkeys, please?
All right. Yep. My deep.
Okay, there we go. Full of turkey. Oh man, you trying to say something, Lizard Man of South Carolina?
Yeah, my mic was having a little problem there. Oh, I just want to say to that guy, oh man, you need to send me one of those turkeys.
Okay, that's a little joke.
That's a little joke there. I can't really do jokes because I'm so under the influence and also doing other bad stuff.
Okay, can't think straight.
Exactly, because I'm always doing wrong.
Okay, that's great. He's always doing wrong, and it's definitely not the people of South Carolina. That's great. That's great. All right. Okay. Okay. Should we... Oh, let's watch this.
Teal doesn't just flirt.
Let's check this out. Check this out. I got a little situation here. Oh, okay. Hold on. Okay, what's this? Peter Thiel calls Pope the Antichrist. Whoa.
Teal doesn't just flirt with the apocalyptic. He
he doesn't.
Goes all in, openly discussing the Antichrist, naming Pope Leo as a potential manifestation of that figure. In Teal's apocalyptic vision, the Antichrist isn't a horned beast so much as a seductive movement bent on halting human progress.
Wow.
That's tech and AI, of course.
Wow.
In advance, it says Teal apparently sees a future leader for 2028 who will champion the idea that unfettered technological disruption should trump old norms and institutions. That means
Okay, great. So this is a thing we've been hearing about this guy. That's funny, too. This guy, Peter Thiel, does a thing about the Antichrist. I'm doing a lecture on that, and that sells out. Like, who would want... Could you imagine spending a night listening to this guy droning on doing this? Dude. Hey, yeah, I know I have a finite amount of time on this planet. I think I'll waste a lot of it listening to this guy babbling. Sounds like he got hit in the head. But actually, so Peter Thiel thinks the Pope is the Antichrist, but you guys are not going to believe this. I mean, we've had this is a huge, I don't know how we don't have, that guy Hassan Parker? You know that guy?
Hassan Parker?
He gets, in the thousands of viewers. We're not there. And I don't know how that's possible. How I don't have 3 or 4 or 5 or 100 times as many concurrent viewers as him with this level of celebrity. The Lizard Man of South Carolina, Tiny Tim, Latron James, whose sound didn't work. How How am I not absolutely crushing that guy Hassan Parker?
Hassan Parker?
With this level of content. But, yeah, so Peter, I think Peter Thiel's wrong. It's not the Pope. I have the actual Antichrist on the line. Are you there, Antichrist? Oh, that's what you look like.
Yeah, that's me, man. How you doing, dude?
Yeah, thanks for coming on, what do you go by? The devil or the Antichrist?
Yeah, devil is more like, in Spanish it's like two, and what's the other one? Star or whatever, and one's more formal, or what? Like two is more informal.
I don't know what the hell you're talking, like two, so it's like the informal is what?
That'll be devil. You just call me like Dev. Like, what up, Dev? Or something like that. It's more informal. Antichrist is like, that's if I'm like, getting married or something.
Getting married? Okay.
Shut up, don't laugh at me.
All right. So the devil, people have been, one guy, this guy, Peter, has been speculating that you are connected to the Pope somehow?
Yeah, that is, honestly, like, people have been saying for years and years that, like, I'm doing all this bad stuff. I think you know who's been doing actually all that bad stuff.
Like,
now we know.
Yeah. There's Tiny Tim. Yeah, I'm going to guess that you're going to blame all the wrongdoing on somebody who we were...
somebody who we're talking about. What's that guy's name?
Yeah, the lizard man of South Carolina.
Nailed it, man. Anyway, I gotta go to the bathroom. Now.
All right, have fun. Go in the bathroom. So that's the Antichrist.
Unfettered, unregulated AI, right? Hi everyone, JJ here. Welcome back to the John Johnson Lounge. Well,
Okay.
Peter Thiel, controversial tech billionaire, is managing to cause controversy yet again.
Okay, this guy squeezed 21 minutes out of this somehow. But I think we could summarize it like Peter Thiel's doing these insufferable lectures, and he thinks the Pope might be the Antichrist. Okay. Think we got it, man. Could you, honestly, if any, that's crazy. I would like to, I don't want to talk to Peter Thiel, but I would like to talk to somebody who went to that lecture, in good faith, They're just like, yeah, seems interesting. I'll check this out. Oh. Have you seen any media? Do you check the internet ever? Have you ever been on there? Are you there? I can only see R in your name. Okay, your name begins with C. Are you there? Your name begins with K. Are you there? I'm just dragging everybody in. Stevie, are you there? Stevie's a classic, yeah. Stevie, are you there?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, Stevie.
Okay, cool. I got a new laptop, so I was testing. Hopefully, it doesn't start.
What kind of what kind of laptop you get? The laptop.
It says.
What is it? The laptop from hell? They said you got.
Yeah, it's like. And stuff.
You got.
I don't know if you can hear
do you want to address that you got that laptop and that you didn't even reset it? You're just using it with all that information on there. Hunter Biden or whatever it is. What do you have to say about that?
I found it in like a garbage dump or something, but.
Okay, well that's good. Yeah. You're not wasteful. You're not gonna
right.
you're not gonna just let that thing go to waste. That's great.
No, absolutely not, dude. Can you hear like the weird noises this thing makes? It'll just be like.
What's wrong with it? I can't hear it, but what do you think's wrong with it?
It's always like. It's animal noises.
Interesting.
Please tell me these voices aren't in my head, or like the devil laptop's not putting the voices in my head. Yeah, basically. But yeah, this is the first time hearing about this lizard man.
Oh, the Lizard Man of South Carolina.
Yeah, this reminds me, I used to troll Yahoo Chat like way back in the day as the Mothman. And stuff like based on that movie where like that creature only has like 2 lines in the whole movie. So I would just go into like a chat room and people are just like minding their own business. They're talking about like Xena Warrior Princess, and I'm just like, great tragedy over the river. Oh, no. Like trying to warn them of bad stuff about to happen. People are like, Mothman, you're freaking me out and stuff. And I'm like, beware. And then all of a sudden, dude, this redneck comes in. He goes, now you listen here, Mothman. We don't want none of your shit.
He goes.
This lady's like, yeah.
This
He's
guy
like,
goes, you listen here, Bobby. You listen here, Bobby.
Yeah. Yeah, his name is like, I forget, he was like from Oklahoma City or something, but like this lady's like, yeah, you tell him, DJ. Yeah, Mothman, don't you be showing your ass around here ever again.
So you were like a pioneer of trolling. You were like back in the day. You were early adopter to like annoying people.
By accident? Yeah, by accident, because like the term online trolling was around in the 90s, but like it was based on the fisherman's term, to where you lure somebody in, debate them. It had nothing to do with the creature under the bridge. So for like the first 10 years, I didn't even call myself a troll. But like, so it's, yeah. Is there another person on here?
Yeah. Drizzle, go ahead.
No. Oh, we got a 3-way.
Okay, that guy's out. And I think he sensed a bad attitude with that guy. Well, that's pretty good, Stevie. And your laptop's making some noises. You were were you like a little kid when you were doing this trolling, or were you an adult at the time?
Okay, I was 12 and a half or something, and my buddy,
full adult.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, full adult, full 12-year-old adult. And like my buddy, their family was, if not one of the first families in our small town to get the internet. So we're going over there, and we're in it was called WBS.net. It was one of the early like chat rooms and stuff. And so we're in there, and like the guy's like, we're in like the punk, ska, and thrash chat room, talking about bands. And this guy's like, what's your name? And my friend goes, he puts his first name, Derek, and his dad goes, don't give out your name on the internet. Because back then, like, profile pics weren't like super common, so you didn't really know who you're talking to. You still don't, but I mean, but you have a better idea today. But back then, so we basically just made up these like alter egos and stuff, and just kind of just became like these people we made up and stuff. So like my friend, my little brother had a Chewbacca figurine where he was just in a sitting posable position. And called him Sitting Chewie. So imagine like Chewbacca if he's just like a, you know what I mean, like in a wheelchair or something. But like, and then I had Exploding Chewie. Okay. So like, my troll name was based off of if Chewie was like a spontaneous Wookiee combustion, So like, but
okay, I like the idea of Chewbacca in a wheelchair. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's funny as hell because like, but yeah. Oh, speaking of that,
Oh wait, I cut him off. Sorry, I cut you off there. Stevie. Sorry. You know what, Stevie?
You still hear me?
Yes. Go ahead.
Oh my God, this devil laptop, dude! It's freaking me out.
That was probably the laptop. The laptop cut you off there. Go ahead.
Yeah, basically, I found an old cassette tape that me and my little brother did, like a comedy sketch. I don't remember what's on it, but it's like a game show, and I think we kill off one of the contestants.
Right.
But like, I have to digitize. If it's funny enough, I'll try to make a cheap MS Paint animation of it. But if it's funny enough, But
all right, well, send me a link to it, and we'll put it up. I wonder about that. I like that. That was a real throwback when it's like, don't say your name on the internet. Don't give out any of your personal information on the internet. That seems like a relic of the past. And you got to wonder, like, if you're a parent, are you just like worrying all the time? Are you just like, is that sort of your job to just be like, oh my God, Let me imagine possible dangers that are basically impossible to prevent. Let me panic about this. Is that kind of your job as a parent, I guess? What do we do about that? Oh, thank you so much for the $1.99 from Paul. Chewbacca says this right here.
I'm gonna haunt you. I'm gonna haunt you.
All right, guys, there we go. Big shout out to the Lizardmen of South Carolina. Stop doing all that wrong stuff and blaming the normal citizens of South Carolina who are just minding their own business and not drunk driving and not shooting each other on accident and not falling through each other's roofs and not breaking into each other's houses. Stop doing that, the Lizard Man of South Carolina. But anyway, guys, hope you're doing great. Hope you're doing great. Talk to you next time. Bye-bye.
Every single person on this planet is gay.
Dead. Nobody.